timing of the rise time. Well, when the constant Kp value is increased, then it will be decreasing the rise time, and this I also decrease, and derivative a small change. Okay, then maximum overshoot. Maximum overshoot, like how much it is going up. Okay, so this is for maximum overshoot. Supposed to be this is your set line, horizontal line, but the curve is going above. Okay, that is the difference is there, which is we can say as overshoot. Overshoot, by changing this three constant, we can say the more number you go, it will increase the shooting. Okay, whereas the D is only up to reduce the shooting. Likewise, settling time, which is say like how long you are required to get stabilized the signal or the systems. So it meaning like from starting to the ending when it gets stabilized, that's what overall settling time. So settling time effect, which is more towards I will be more increasing, then D is decreasing. So you can play around this to settle down the response time so that it smoothly move. Otherwise, like very fast when it's moving. Then errors will be the next thing where I is have to eliminate the error. Okay, so that's why it is a combination of P, I, and D. Values will be have to make the system more stabilized. So now it is kind of auto-tuning systems which will get the perfect number for that particular systems. It's auto-tuning. Here's one of the system example. We already done manually a kind of damper spring of mass, which when you push it, it goes up and down, right? So when it gets stabilized on it. So based on the constant, proportion, integral, and derivative, you can see the table column, it is changing. What will be the next? Of course, when you manually calculate, of course, this is our transfer function. When you write the formula, then we have our transfer function to write on it. Then if you have the value of all the things like mass, spring constant, damper coefficient, and the forces you are applying, so all this data when you substitute onto the transfer function, we'll get the thing. So what we need to understand what is the Kp, Ki, and Kd values. You have faster response time and minimize overshoot and no error. So basically you have one gain block to be added. So when you talk about like direct derivatives, it takes settling time about 1.5 seconds. Whereas a P, now you say this is just if I use a P, Kp constant only, it rises, then gets stabilized, then but it's anyway it's not reaching to the set point. It's a constant offset value. Okay, so when I just use Kp value only, okay. When I use PD value, yes, it won't have a big rise and things. It will be stabilized immediately. The rise response time, settling time will be lesser, but still you have the constant offset. Whereas the PI only, so it will be get stabilized immediately, but also have a very big error on it. So when I use PID3 constant together on the system, so it is get stabilized immediately, even I can say 1 second or lesser. Okay, so mean like we are trying to play on the three constant Kp value, Ki, and Kd together onto the system so that it will work perfectly. Okay, that's how we can say. In our block diagram, there is one new block will be added, so that we'll be able to get different curvature. Here they put 300, then Kd is 10, that's why we get the curve on it. Whereas again they have a Ki, yes. Then all together Kp, Kd, Ki, all the constant when they put it, then it gets stabilized. Okay, the numbers over this is to be iterative manually, or it can be auto-tune, auto software. Okay, so that's where the overall summary, which is to say feedback proportional P only, it compared with the output and with the set point, whereas I is more towards error 0, whereas D is more towards change on it. So if you want very detailed one, of course you can watch this link later, which is saying that a robot is moving based on, there's a step input, error, there's a PID constant, where you get like a plant, so-called this motor will be inside. So you get the auto-tune. Okay, so later I recommend you just copy paste this link. You can able to go into a MATLAB website. So I will leave it to individual to watch on it. Just click on this link, then you can go to website. When you type it will be a tutor video, which say that what they're going to do automatically tune PID. Okay, so you can play it kind of 6-minute video. So show that how to build it, how to auto tune it actually. Okay, so I will leave it to individual to watch on this, so that we can able to see how it's working and everything. Of course, there's a lot of other information is available on this website, which is how to do it and everything. So simulation link, we try to simulate in the MATLAB itself how it behaves, whether it's getting stabilized. Then you can connect with the real system. Then you see how the robot is moving smoothly. Okay. Yeah, so basically, as a conclusion, we can say PID function, proportional, is reduce the steady state error, whereas I represent more towards steady state error but make system less stable, and derivative more toward damping and more get stability of the system. Okay, but it is always needed to have a three constant will be put together. Okay, so that is about the things. As long as we say simulation link, which is part of the MATLAB. Okay, so I mean MATLAB have a lot of features. As initially we discussed about plotting and computing. Now we will be more towards simulation. We can simulate it. All of your MATLAB question is let me put it this way. Okay, don't have here. Yeah. Okay, so that's a question which is you need to do it this system. Okay, so natural frequency of the system which is shown over here, which is 12 radian per second, to improve its transition using tachometer to original speed. Calculate K value, what will be there, and using simulation link model using step input. Okay, so maybe I will do a demo on it. You are going to do this question using simulation link. So maybe if you can log in your MATLAB, you can follow up. Let me see. I already have MATLAB. Yes, automatic control MATLAB. Okay, this one no need. Okay. So yes, I have MATLAB. Okay. So go into your MATLAB as normal. Then you go into login, user ID and password. Once you get in, you can see MATLAB online, like what we did last time. So just open it. So it will open up to MATLAB browser, and where you are familiar with so-called new transcript, or you can have a command prompt to do it. So get into the page, okay? And obviously you have new transcript, then you can type the command over here, then run the command. That's what we are experienced already. So right now we are not going to do normal program like bot plot or color plot. You can see over here there is a one icon, simulation link. Can you able to see? That is a simulation link. Button is there. Just click the button. It will open up a new window. So don't have under home. Under home tab, because there's a various tab is there, so you can click under home, then click on simulation button. So it will open up a new page. So there is the existing libraries, existing templates is available, something like our word file, so like a standard template. I'm trying to create a blank model, so nothing is there, just a blank sheet, like a new Word document kind of thing. So you can make your own icons inside. So there's a various things and templates is available. There's no template. Examples available, and I also learn on it various things. But I go new. I create a blank model. So create a blank model. Maybe take a while to create. Yes. Okay, good. I have, or if you want, you can maximize this so that you can see your simulation link model as new menus and various icons will be available. Okay. See me, tell me if you're not able to follow up, and until to a page where you are going to work on it. Okay. So over here first is library browser. Click on the library browser, you can see all the icons there. Okay, so right now it takes a while because it load all the libraries. Yes, you might be able to see something like this. So if you, these all the various menus, you just click on here, you can see various buttons will be there, most commonly used blocks. Let me see. Okay, so you can directly click and drop on over to the graphical screen to draw it if you want to browse one by one. The alternate way, you can able to type what you want, then we can able to type on it, then you will get filtered, that icon will be coming in. Okay, first as long as say like step input, right, I just type step. Okay, so what we get is step. Okay, that is when you move your cursor, then you can see one is step. So I click the step, then drag your mouse onto the screen. So if you can able to move your cursor and you can able to make it bigger or smaller. So as you need, I think I can leave it to that side is quite good. Then I can move to any position in the capital screen. You can double click, you can able to see all the properties, parameters belongs to this step. Just now on the question they say they given a number, then you can able to put the step time and final one, everything. Okay, you can able to change the numbers over here. Let me see what is on signal. Okay, double. So you can change step time, final value, initial value, and everything. So I don't change now at this moment, just leave it. Next is we need to get a gain first. Okay, now we started here. Okay, step input. Now I need the summing point, or so-called error calculation. I think you need just type sum. Sometimes it's slow, you just wait for it, then type. You got sum, then icon is over here, then you can drag and drop. Okay, so you can move, you can make a bigger size as you need. And by default, you can see a line will be there, it's not connected. So you can able to move your cursor to the arrow over there. Okay. Once you click the arrow and you see your cursor with a dotted line, then wherever you move, then you try to connect to this sum. Once you, I mean, like just click and move and leave it, then automatically it's connected. And when you look on our question, you have plus and we have a minus, right? So here is plus and plus. So I double click this and we can see the symbol plus plus over here. So you can delete and you can change as you need. So I need to put minus. Okay, plus and minus. Click OK. Okay. If you want to see, just click apply, then you see the changes on the things before I click OK. So unless I don't want to open again, at least I want to see everything is okay, then I click OK.
我之前我在测风机
Okay, so
两拿到
completed. Of course, the size is up to you. You can remind the standard when you drag and drop, or you can change your size as you need it. Questions? Everybody is following now until here.
40多块
Two icons we added. This and sorry, this added. The next one is a gain, a kind of constant. Okay. So it's k value. So you type gain. Of course, those menus you can browse one by one. Also, can able to pick it. Where I don't want to browse, I use a filter.
Like the direction automatically change doesn't matter.
Direction.
Like this become automatically on top.
You can rotate. You can do that.
I didn't rotate automatically change.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, of course, feedback if any interesting things happening on your screen.
Now I changed the new one.
Change already.
Yeah.
Oh,
If how we can rotate, he asking if let's say.
maybe you
Plus
just.
minus.
Hmm.
See?
Okay. Oh, I think you can delete this line and you can recreate.
It's still going up only.
No, you just click and delete. Now, let me see. Uh,
它这个是
oh, even this is not.
发量跟你 wax 吗？
Is there any other sum?
哎，它 wax 不会很油的那种。
You can, because it's 3 point sum.
Oh.
I was taken.
啊？
Let me see. What is
Yeah,
that
it's
sum?
the same,
因为你的
same
wax
as
它
this.
一
same
口
ah?
很差啊，
I take
稀里九那个。
Okay, now first I will continue, then I will look by again. There's a gain where we stop. You type gain, and there's a triangle symbol coming in. You can able to drag and drop.
send 给我这个 screenshot send 给我这个。
Okay, maybe then you can connect the line this to this. Okay, maybe I will go back to the one of the question. Some
你想这个？你这个
become it's going to rotate automatically.
是的，你想
I want to see that.
Change.
I put plus minus and enter. The automatic.
Yeah, my one is all.
Yeah.
Once you change the symbol, it change.
He changed the symbol, right? Then automatically.
I put plus minus, it change automatically.
Oh, let me
Oh, I
try.
think he tried enter.
Yeah, enter.
If let's say okay. Ah, okay doesn't not problem.
Or if I
click
enter,
enter,
then-
it will be rotate.
Oh, here.
If I put plus minus and enter,
Yeah, it's
Because it's
rotate.
rotate,
Yeah.
correct.
Then we cannot rotate. Right? How
You
we
need
can?
When you-
to erase
Reverse
that.
again.
Oh, erase and
And
do
do
it
it,
back
yeah.
again.
我喜欢用它的 wax，
Let
它
me
最好。
walk up. Oh, okay.
我的车也是用它的 wax，
yours also change, right?
可以是。你猜我这可以。
Ini gain, gain.
Rotation, scroll back. Okay, I cannot simulate the exact problem. Okay, so now we added a gain, k value. Okay,
是。
and next is I want to add one transfer function. Okay, so type
它的这
I don't know,
一这
maybe
不一样。
TF or transfer.
DF.
Okay, TF will do. TF is transfer function.
这一
So
次
you
的
just
可能
click
它
on it
很硬
and move your things over there.
DF.
So and I connect it. Okay, so you got a third icon, but I have S plus 1. Okay,
Can change.
so S plus 1 you can say, let me put it this way. One by S plus 1. Okay, simply to say S square, right? S square plus S. Just S into S square, then S into 1 S. So it's nothing but the constant term is not there. So how to edit it? So just double click the transfer function. Numerator, if anything, you can put numerator. Now denominator only, I want to change it. So simply to say, if you want to say this is 1, this is 1, 1, 0, right? Yeah, so I need to go with that. So space, I give a space, I put 0. So 1, 1, 0. If you want to see, just see apply first. See, you can see on the screen over here S square plus S. Okay, so it changed. So yeah, that's what I need. I can click OK. Okay, great. I haven't clicked. Okay.
Sir,
Question.
yeah, mine
Different
also.
things.
Yeah.
Num S, denominator S.
S square is something.
Num S, denominator S.
Oh, that's okay. You click OK first.
差不多靠近。
No, OK also they
Just
show.
make it bigger.
Oh.
它不是 Augustin，它是在
Because it is smaller means it will be saying numerator, denominator. It's called num divided by dm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I purposely make it bigger so everyone can see, but by default size is very small. Yes, you can change it. And if you want to make it nicer, you can always look the similars, adjust your size. You can see some guideline, so you can able to move on it.
还是我买是知道，还有很多人买588。
You can play around and make it nicer. Okay? Yeah, beautify it. Okay, where is that? Okay, so now we done our transfer function, then we have to go output. So I want to see something. So we call a scope. Anybody use the scope on it? Oscilloscope? Anything in your lab or in your
long time ago.
yeah, so we have scope over here. Type scope. Yeah, you can see a kind of scope. So
你
you
是要
can
买
put
那
it.
个黑色，
Scope is basically just to display your
黑金，
icons, I mean the graph.
黑是黑是 piano 亮
Okay, so that is our scope.
亮金，
When I click, you will see the names. Okay, so step input, gain, sum, gain,
nice。
transfer function, and we have scope. Okay. So output, at least I have somewhere to see, or like a graph. I want to see what it's drawing actually. Then I need to get a point, take off point, to connect to this summing point. Okay, so if you move your cursor either onto the line, or better you do it here on your summing point, move your cursor, then drag the line. Then it will be, wherever you move your mouse now, hold the mouse, hold the left button, move your mouse until you can hand over or hover to the horizontal line, it's automatically connected.
它会亮吗？
Okay, try again until you get, and you can able to move the line and make it nicer. So try again. So basically, if you are done wrongly, it's okay. Just click the line, use delete button on your keyboard.
ice 我用过。
Again, then try again from your summing point, move your cursor until to the horizontal line where you want to join, then join it.
嗯，对，
Everybody done? All questions?
才要买 ice。
Not really, yeah? Everyone is good? Okay, now time to run. Okay, time to save before run. Okay, otherwise it will give error. So usual save. Maybe test one. So simulation model called SLX. Okay, so normal MATLAB is MLX. This is SLX extension. Well, it's showing some other name. I put it already. Save to continue or choose another name. try to give different name from existing files, then should be okay.
哇，这个快乐。
You think it's saved and you see the name is there, change already. So now the time to look, run the command, simulate the model.
Run button.
So let me see. Yeah, once you simulate and I don't see any error. Let's say switch windows. Okay, so you just double click the scope. You will able to get a new window which is showing the simulation. Did everyone get it? This
Yes.
graphs, which is saying that the time, okay, and also the magnitude on it. So it's saying that around 10 seconds only it gets stabilized, because 1 is the one I set it like 1, okay. To get that 1, oh my god, it is jumped. MATLAB. So it is somewhere hiding. Okay. Okay, so now that is what your question is called for. Then we did. Okay, so you can change the number and we can able to see how it's responding. Okay, so that is where your simulation model using step input, plotting the system response before and after, adding the tachometer. Okay, there's another thing also. Now we say adding before adding the tachometer. That's the part only we complete. But anyway, you just see from here until what we are getting, and it is things we can say. Even you can go and change the number. Instead of this constant, I can put it 12. Instead of 1, the gain
看
will
到
be
95
12.
扣到了这样的，然后就95。
Okay, then I
这
will
只是打
run
开
again.
一次哦。这个打没那个洗车，normal 洗啊。
Run dia.
Yes.
这样。
When I change to 12, you can see instead of like the previous curve, it start like 0 and raise up, then getting stabilized to the level 1, almost 10 seconds it takes. So that is even one of the things which is tachometer. Before tachometer is adding on it, then we can add more things onto this question.
新加坡已经贵了。
Okay, so any question, even you believe this one, you can able to export and get as an image file, or you can snip it also. Okay, I can say you can better download this image, then you can do it.
啊？
Okay,
是啊，如果
okay. First step input is there, tools, files, then you can able to make it. You can even make it bigger also. So anybody have any questions? How to make a simulation model, then you can pull out actually. Maybe I'll show you one other question, which is even later you can do a fine tuning also. Let me show you. There is a controller where we are putting clients
嗯
and we can set various constant values, then you can do it. Okay, let's have a real one which we are familiar. We have mass and damper and string, so you can able to create our transfer function. Okay, then you know if you have the values of it, you can substitute and you have your
把鸟 wax
transfer function. By having that, then you can have your transfer function step in code, then you can get your code. Okay, then you can change or you can add in the KP value, KI value and KT value, then you can see how the curve is changing. Okay, so we can add in accordingly
两只都是
until to get a stabilized system. This one, the coding, if you want to follow, you can follow over here to try
好
out,
固有。
which is on the slide what we have the picture, okay, which I derived from this question. And finally, we can have three constants. Then we can able to get a stabilized system which is response properly. Okay. You can also do PID tuner because I'm not sure where this number is get from, how to get that number. Yes, MATLAB have auto tuner, auto PID tuning. Okay. Anyway, just now what we are doing, that's called PID tuner. Okay, so you can go to the PID tuner, then you can able to activate that. Let me see whether I can able to pull out. I think when you go apps, you can able to see. Under apps, you can see PID tuning. Maybe not on the simulation link. I need to close this. Then only I can able to do that. Yeah. Over here, apps, and yes, even here itself, we can able to see. Under our main MATLAB things, we have a form normally where I get activated the simulation link. Under you go apps, you can see PID tuner. So once you have PID tuner, you can able to assess all the things. Then we can able to work on it. Let me go through on here. So it will open this page. Then you can connect it your system. Then you can adjust the parameters. So then you can able to see all the constant value automatically comes in. Okay. So to understand what is the curve and things, then the constant value will appear or changing immediately. So that we know what is your K value of PID, then we can able to do the things. Then we know what is the value of it. Okay, so by from the system is stable and phase margin, everything can able to get it by using a PID tool. So easy to just get those values instead of manual trial. Okay, questions? Okay, maybe try out on your assignment and work on it to get it the things.
还是叫人家去做。
This one we can use tuner also automatically.
This one no need. Actually, you can do because they already given like 12. You don't need to do a PID tuning. But actually, you need to add one more again because the first one we plotted is before. Okay, now you need to add one more thing like here. So this figure 1A, then this is figure 1B. So I mean, like question is like that. This until like this is the question. What we did just now is this one. Okay. So then you need to add in one more constant and then connect back. Then you can do it. Why not? We can do it now. Okay. Now we just completed here. If you look on here, everything is the same. Only you need to take out one more point, add one more transfer function. Okay, then connect it. And probably you need to add one summing point over here. Okay? Try to modify.
Transfer function. Transfer function.
Continue.
Question.
Oh. Sorry. Okay, so take note. Question. I think it's MATLAB questions.
什么？
You can download. Okay, now then take a photo. I'm going to off a bit.
没有卖啊。
It's nothing but one transfer function, one summing point. I'm going to add. I mean, this one as well as this one. But you just take care of your plus minus accordingly, then connect
还
it.
没修错。可以啊，可以叫人家帮装啊，如果要啊，只是钱的问题吧。还是你要 send 一些
Or you can do one thing. Don't disturb your current one.
新加坡人我就可以帮你换。
You can just copy paste and create exactly the same thing below.
你还
maybe
有
I'll
上去我的
explain.
那个
它是有做的，然后我也是人家都是可以。
Okay, PID tuner. This one we can say PID tuner. You can adjust your curve and you can do it, but maybe I'll close this one first.
我说呢，
Okay, I want to go.
我看到哪些被设到直接进过新加坡一部。
Yeah, close one. Okay. So don't do anything on this one, but copy paste.
Yeah.
So I can
我的吗？
create. I can see both the things at the same time. If you select all the things can move together. Probably I can reduce a little bit.
Can copy paste.
Yeah, copy paste.
东西我不敢。你要买直接阿里的配上，还是我帮你买？几乎接新加坡也是要钱。这样中国是便宜便宜。
Just do it.
啊？
Itu pun yang lebih banyak kalau kita ni
我是寄寄我的马六甲家，我在马六甲混，我从JB Drive 到去马六甲。哎，我到马六甲了，我的 bike， 我就去找我朋友店，然后我去叫我弟弟驾车拿那个 cover 全部去那个店，看他装那 cover 吧，我要一整天，因为还要拆伞的。
Or if you want to create, you can recreate if it's problem. Let's try it now.
装下去了过后。
Yeah, I can able to get it, but I want to just double confirm whether. Oh yeah, it automatically changed.
啊，那个。
You see, step one, say,
没有这个没。
one transfer function one and everything. At least you have different names. Should not be the same name. Now you can say transfer function. This one is transfer function one. So different
最
labels.
近刚上就那个东西。
You can delete the scope and you can able to connect.
什么？什么的买？你就
The same scope.
你就买
Ah, ஒன்றும் இல்லை.
买阿里也是买，连买这个噻。
அது ரெண்டு இதுவும் மாசு.
So yeah, you will get both curve in one scope itself. Okay. Okay, still the second one is not completed fully. What we need?
Tachometer.
Yeah, we need to add tachometer.
The one
The
one
also
also gain.
This one is needed. This one don't have. This is without tachometer.
No, that means the one is the tachometer is the
Transfer function.
transfer function, right?
Yes. I haven't added. Or it can be a gain constant. Yeah, it's S, right? It's not constant. So I need to get transfer function. Let me play on it. Let's see. So
4 meter.
just one only.
4 ninja.
Then this
普
one.
通的 SX。多少钱？300块。没有，新加坡都没有看。
Okay, time domain relation block. Okay. Improper transfer function must be louder or should be less than what? I don't know. Maybe we can put 0. Can you remove the bracket? Yeah, it will not. Otherwise, you can make it as a constant.
SX 是很多 accessory 你装。
Anybody succeed so far?
哎，你的装不很碎，很漂亮。你的摩托装盒子 SX 的摩托漂亮，真的漂亮。
Oh, I can.
我越难看吗那种？那就买这种那台，不可以，未必。 OK 吗？这是 original 搞完的。
我那个是 GB 看完买个 GB，说是 GB 的这个没听过了。
original 的嘞，搞完了30。你的是几年的？2012还是2014？看它飞来的，哇，水有最水有。
我的这个也
那天买掉买一个2014。
Either you can have a gain and double click.
啊？哦。水搞完。
Because it's a constant. Okay, work on it. Get it something.
这个没有。再 extend 啊。40多钱呢。2011年。 知道啊，等我一买了过后才要还钱，那屁股。plan 是这样子的，读完我看这个已经完全迷了。啊？要啊，买这两个。真的有吗？ 108 SX 嘛，34千了也不便宜哦。有一次哪里8年，小 ESP 一买嘛，34千呢。可是 SS 没有这样美。H2R 有2就算。那你讲啊。 SX
So any
都应该有没有这样美。你要这个拿 basic 的，就是没有 R 的。
So you need the S, right? It's not nothing but not divide, right? It can be derivative. Okay. So it's not the integer. I mean like integrator. Okay, maybe if you want to try, maybe I don't want to try the transfer function in this case. So what I can do it first, you can type gain. Gain is something you already know it, so I delete this one first.
Something 好听。
Okay, so that is our gain. This line I will remove first. I will delete first because better we complete then join the line to avoid confusion. So what we can see, we have a step input, summation point, and we have a gain. Then we have summing point. So I will add one more summing point. Copy paste. So I delete this one also. So I move here. Then this one I will put it back. Okay. Then I will add the line.
这两个人美。
And here.
新加坡老人用的。
Okay, so everybody follow? Okay, so plus minus you need to see plus and it goes to the same transfer function, yes correct. Then go to the scope, okay. Then I need to take out from here to the summing point. Okay, so this one remains. I can do that. So good. So far we done on this. If I can move the point to make it nicer. So are we good on this? So now I am going to get a constant which is nothing but a gain. Is okay, let's say I place over here. Then the S, right? So you need to have S. You can type like derivative, DER.
其实我更会
We call it derivative, which is nothing but S. Okay, so that is the icon.
睡，
You can see.
可以买辆车吧？
Not- Okay, hope you can see the derivative is when you type, you can see it like this. This is nothing but S. du by dt is nothing but S. Multiplication. So it's trying to get the derivative. Okay, then I'm going to add it. So based on this, I'm take out the point and it goes inside, then come over here and join it. So it means like this one, the other way. Okay, doesn't matter.
淘宝可以买，这还没淘宝啊，让我帮你看。
I don't need to use that. Okay, so just now you made a thing, right? So
Enter.
Enter, just enter. It's not changing now.
淘宝有几个题啊不？现在
Is it enter?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I can. It depends. Otherwise, I get one more summing point to rotate. Otherwise, we can connect below also. Doesn't matter. You don't need to be like
You
connected
can
to
add the
top.
one more plus, then we can see
Wow.
from yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere, yeah. The next to the minus.
更多 design。
You don't need to give space.
Then try and error.
Otherwise, you
没
can
有了
rotate.
马币样子吧，
I don't know how to.
签到，还没有包 shipping fee。
Doesn't matter.
I
It's
don't
complicated.
buy him heavy.
Orient。
We can able to do it.
You just take out and put plus sign.
Take
Take
out,
one.
cancel
Don't apply.
everything.
这个
Okay.
比较红。
You have that front line
Yeah,
is there?
you take out completely.
让我先看一
Ah,
下
yeah.。Oh, front row, no?
Yeah, the line.
The line
there.
is the blocker. Okay.
Huh?
Any other way.
So what do we have? Plus minus,
妈
right?
的，keep copy 我的嘛，屌你！
Why you cannot use the constant
我的
to
design
use
keep
the
copy 嘛。
S square?
You can also use that.
基本上
We have a what is it?
Constant, just type constant.
Oh yeah,
我刚
yeah.
好
Yeah.
custom made OK。我刚才讲我要黑
Let me
字
see. What is the
Add
Yeah.
constant.
Clearer.
Constant.
just
因为
type
我的是旧款的，这个 design 有在新的款的，
Not this one, one more.
旧款
Add
有没有做？
constant.
然后我就叫他去做。
this one?
Add constant. Go below, lower,
这些
lower.
吗？
什么？
这些吗？
This is integral
Have
Quy định.
below, have a
Derivative.
constant. Add
贵多
constant.
少？
derivative is there.
买
Okay.
整2000多块。
Should have because all like
Because this one have a one arrow, right?
什么？
This one?
I know.
普通
Add
如
kind
果
add
在变变的，
constant.
就好
Just
像
type add
千出块吧
constant.，
千六千七。
Oh,
贵一点。
Then have a two line.
this one. Let me see.
Only-
Oh, it's kind of biased.
Yeah.
It means different function. Maybe not suitable. Okay. Delete it.
红色啊，
This one no need.
Apa tu pasal
What
okay,
is this? Is it connected this way? Oh, on top one. Then
Add one more plus, right?
minus plus. Then maybe add
Ah,
冰壳也是你
then
的。
I
ini yang
connect different line.
no, ini will have it.
Okay. This.
也是说一下
This way.
冰
Wrong, the line wrong.
Because it's going to be rotate otherwise.
啊，
这个不能放意思。
黑 可以定格的。
First I take out.
啊？没呀。看我，
体会一下。
我帮你看一下。
Okay, so take out the point, connect to the bottom because you need to see the arrow direction. Okay, then come over here to
Others.
connect.
Yeah.
Okay, then from here it will be connected. Of course, don't worry about like confusion. You can reposition automatically. It will be changed. Since it's connected, it will be easier to
这
move
是380
around.
马匹，还便宜
Hold on a second.
这是不一样，
Yeah.
啊？
没视频了。
是 shipping 是要等他送过去以后才另外打算，
We need to get a division.
因为淘宝是这样的，如果你要便宜的话，就坐船，船又慢，
This point.
不船有一点难了。
Okay, so at least something.
Or we can do yes.
嗯，对呀，
Yeah.
并考了
Maybe.
寄自荐，这是寄过来新加坡。嗯，
Yeah.
Okay, so I just made this way. You can reposition.
300
So
块。
basically, I take out the point, go to this, then join it.
Itu tadi project tadi
要不要？
Okay,
yang
I
kata
can move a little bit more down.
Plan sao
并考的够帅啊！
哇，金色。
这个发展上面是吧？
并考了啦！
So are we good? Are following it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Berani tu kan?
You can have a separate scope. If you put one scope,
They
both
show
curve in
you.
one picture itself. There's no other things on the scope. So you can arrange as you need.
可是并考了没有那个密室，这个有密室。
Value no need to change it.
Which one?
The value.
Oh yeah, now it's just drawn the thing, now we need to change the check the value again. I believe this is 12, yes, remains as it
并
is.
考了真的没有，
This one no need,
它的 design。
this
好像
one
比较 sporty。
yeah no need. You take out the point, this is S, this is
KD.
K2.
我这边呢，
K2
This
is
one only.
same value, right?
我玩了没有？
One only, okay.
谢谢。
Let me go back. K2 not specified, but you can play
也
around
是
because calculate
并
K2.
考了没？
Okay.
这是它的没有密室。
So you can plot the response, how the system is going to be. So that's all. Okay, so it's connected as per, come over here, then connected to the summing point. Yes, we already done, and how about
等一
anyone?
下啦，
Everyone is following. Okay, now you can save it, then you can run on it. Because same path, just save it, run. Need to see anything comes out or any error is coming out.
先生，
Okay, nothing. So double click the scope. Yes. So you got both curve in one thing. Even you can change the K values.
你给我你的 address 我
You need to do manual calculation to calculate the K value. Okay, then you can substitute the K value over here or K2 value. Okay, then you can able to see similar kind of graph. So you need to get this graph one as well as this diagram in your answer script. Okay, so are we good or we have any question on the simulation link? Okay, of course this is the first trial and we directly jump into the question, but maybe I will share one of the things which is I never shared today, maybe I will share today.
300块有
If
多
you are interested on simulation link, there will be tutorial is there and there is a exercise file is there. Want to try it? Maybe I'll just explain
40
first.
块。
examples.
Are you sharing this one?
Yeah, I will share it so that you can. Okay, the kind of simulation link basic tutorials which you say like how to activate the screen, then you say like basic elements, blocks like integrator, derivative or transfer function, other things, line, basically just drag your line to connect it. Then you can make the system, even sine waves is there, you can connect it, you run it, automatically a sine wave will come in. Okay, so building a system, that's what we did, using the simulation link, then run on it. Then you can see various blocks is there, you can pull one by one, then you can change the values,
我直接从六楼丢下去。
then you connect it, and I'll make sure it connects
我
properly.
要买给这
You
里。
have a gap means it's not connected. So it's fully connected, then you run, yes, you can see the sine waves. One of the exercise. Then first order system. Okay, so that kind of system you can able to
我的自己
make it like summing point, gaining point, and you can start to build integrator or transfer function, multiplier. Then you can able to create your system.
那个 custom。
So just now what we created like this step in code, summing point, gain, integrator or transfer function. Then you have multiplier, another constant. Then you join it and you connect it with the scope. Okay, so one of the example, then you can have your curvature. Your multiple step in code, you can draw on it.
这个你给。
Okay, so here the next example, almost similar things. Is only thing they added with the ramp input instead of step input is a ramp input, and the frequency can be seen on the one of the oscilloscopes. Output also can see one of the oscilloscopes. So you get a curvature accordingly. So you can try using this tutorial. And there's one more tutorial which is
出了一个我在。
yeah. So here you can see various kind of simulation link. So you created using a transfer function. Okay, so just now we created using a transfer function. Based on that we can customize.
没些这个。
Yes, that's what we built it out.
第二五名有自己考试这个。
You can change to get different transfer function by changing the numerator and denominator using a numbers, then you get different transfer function. So there's oscilloscope, then you can run on it, then you can see the scope, you can see the curvature. Okay, this is what we did. You can rename the tag name you want to put it, you can put it accordingly. Gathering point, step transfer functions, connecting all the points, and so you will have like complete system. Okay, so there's two PDF file is there to explain step by step. Of course, when you say numerator and denominator, you can make it bigger, you can see actual equation on it. Sometimes the box is too small, cannot able to visible on it. Okay, so as you can see, it is giving more exercises, so you can able to get the curvature. And that's one of the example file which is trying to I downloaded from the MATLAB, and the file is how they are tuning it. Basically the solar panel is trying to move based on the sunlight. Okay, so it is basically run by the PID controller, then based on the efficiency automatically make the motor to rotate. Okay, so to get maximum conversion, you can have a code and you can download and you can play on it, or you have transcripts to watch it.
Simulink is a graphical environment for modeling
1
dynamic
minute,
systems.
okay. Let's see whether any preview is there. Takes time. Okay, so maybe I will leave it, but there is a PDF file and already downloaded the exact MLX and files, so you can be able to. Okay, you can able to download and you can able to open up and you can play on it actually. Okay, so the PDF file is there for more information of it.
I think so.
But of course, those is for your study purpose to understand what is going to be. First thing, this one you calculate K and K2 key in the values. So by means you can able to create your own simulation link. Then you can able now we already done is only the K value. Let's say if it is 50. Okay, so you just change it. And K2 value is here. So you can say, let's say 12. So I can run accordingly. So simulation we already done is just like K and K2 value you need to calculate.
可以反过来，
stop here.
只有刻换吗？还不会？
Yes. So that's your answer. You need to extract everything.
上来看。
Okay, so that's more towards simulation link. Do you have any question at this moment? At least one of the question we cracked already, but it's just like one of the subheading you need to calculate.
还是这个
Then this B and C we already done. Okay. Yeah, so that's the main thing on what we are going to see on today. And okay, so I'll do one thing because there is a 6 hours video I'm going to upload, which I'm preparing now, almost done. Just have a final thing, but you have breakups and things. I mean, like not one video, multiple video. Okay. What I was planned to place is under. Maybe let's go on it. So under below, oh, it's under student view. Okay, maybe I just remove the student view. So if you go to the module, right? Normally you go to the module. You have like all the weeks will be there. At the below, you might be able to see pre-recording videos. Okay. Under this folder, you can able to see multiple videos. Okay, which is from covers various topics like topic 1 to topic 5. Okay, so like let's say topic 1, let's say mechanical translation, one question, mechanical rotation, another question, fluid system, electrical system, from start to end like differential equation method or block diagram method or block protection technique. Every topic, there's one video will be there for your reference to look on it, to learn from that, because we have very limited 5 sessions. I don't know why they are changed that pattern, but anyway, they give an opportunity that you're going to load the video over here. Okay, so this is 6 hours, which is more than a session. Okay, usually the session 3 hours kind of thing. So I'll put the video over here. Please, and I'll update on the WhatsApp. So once I upload it, I will update you. So go and watch that video, and that will be more helpful for your this assignment as well as for your exam. Okay, so keep an eye on it, and I hope everyone in the WhatsApp group, right? Okay, that's great. So at least once I upload, I will try to upload whichever almost done actually. No changes, then I will upload that video first. Okay, it will cover all the chapters, but I will have multiple videos. So then maybe I put it like 1A, 1B, 1C, which is nothing but chapter 1 questions. Then video 2A, 2B, 2C means more towards chapter 2. Okay, likewise you will be name it accordingly. Then you just go and watch it and keep it as a reference. If you want, you can write it also. Then you learn for your exam. Okay, so that you can able to see after I upload. Right now it is not visible. Maybe I can make it visible now. Okay, no point because there is no video. Even though I'm visible, just see the bar only. But you just see under modules. Okay, you as a student. Okay, so under your things where you can see there's a module. Yes. Then you can see other things, right? Likewise, you can see at the last of the things, then you have like pre-recording video. Okay, so that's the main thing on today. Any other questions? Just to express that one. Then main thing, I'll go back to the slide.
买一定很贵。
业的是你一车洗一车，你可以的。
Okay, so weeks 11,
你看
keep eye on the big quiz I will share tomorrow, and then you complete by this Sunday. Then work on assignment 3, okay, which just now we covered the MATLAB, some more, and assignments 4 questions over here, 3 questions over here. Overall 7 questions to be complete by 14th of July, and then you have like a 1 month break. And yeah, of course, for studying and have more classes to board on from university lecturer as well.
1 month break.
Okay.
No.
No break. It's not 1 month break.
Okay.
Back
But
to
all the
back.
session is complete this month, right? Or still have?
They finish already.
I mean,
all
like
finish already.
local lectures.
Local lecture finish already.
Session
This is yours
finish
is the
already.
last.
Oh, my one is
Yeah.
last. Okay.
Assignment still have.
Okay. Assignment is there.
Don't have lah.
But I think fly in lecturer next
Next
week.
week, next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah,
Next week
it's
they-
always all in July.
Yeah.
All coming in and
But this is the first time all the local exams have been finished.
Yeah,
so
early finish.
Yeah,
they
quite,
purposely make
quite fast finish.
it. And we try to give more time.
No,
Usually.
they
No,
make us more.
no,
No
it's
more
not
time.
more
No
time.
more
really.
time.
Not enough time.
Not enough time. But actually better to be faster. Why? Because you will forget already.
True.
So whatever you learn, at least something is still in mind actually. If you give long break, totally forget. Yeah, of course, it's like hectic. Too many subjects. I understood. Okay, but anyway, I will try to keep in connect. Even I'm not sure when the exact time of your exam. Most likely within 2 weeks. Means within 2nd week of August they will finish up. That's usual things. Probably your national day is there.
Ah,
That is in
no,
between.
we have a 3 exams
Before-
to I think
before-
Most
until
likely.
8
Back to back.
8月或9月
week to week, every week. August.
Oh, so they already given the schedule?
Huh?
No, haven't lah, but
你做
roughly
兵